Like, subscribe, share, notification bell if you haven't already done so, and let me know you're rocking with me. Anything that I discuss on this channel is for educational, entertainment, fair use purposes, research, and allegedly. Today, I want to talk to you about the people that we don't see that's running shit. Because people seem to not know. I have dropped many videos about this. And so, with that being said, anything that you're not sure about, you can always go back and refer to my other videos in regards to when I first started dropping them and different information and so forth. But I want to talk to you about the Freemasonry. The Freemasonry, you have open Freemasons and you have Freemasons that you don't know about. This is a secret, high, and powerful fraternity that runs our world. I want to remind you that these people worship Lucifer. They worship anything to do with Satan. These are Satanists. Their God is the God of death. They feel like the devil is an angel. And so you be careful when you speak with people about their God and this and that, because you never know what a person is calling their God. And you want to always make sure you're clear about that from the beginning so that you won't think you talking about one thing and they talking about another. But with that being said, being a Freemason has many advantages. They pay very expensive fees, but they have different lodges where they can go to if they want to get a job, and they're going to get a job. And it has different levels to it. And, they go and they hold these secret meetings, and it's one person in the middle. Everybody has masks on, and they're singing Roman Catholic music backwards. And it's something that will mess the mind, and most of them have already been brainwashed because it gets stuck in your head. If I would play it, it's been said that some people hear it for days in their head when they hear the ritual going down. But I want you guys to know that the Freemasons own the media. They own the music industry. The world is theirs. They're running the show. The people that you see are just puppets because they have to get an okay from the Freemasons before they can do anything, including your lovely president that everybody loved so much until now. But that's another story. Now, he is a Freemason as well, but he's not an open Freemason. You're only going to know is if someone tell you. And this secret fraternity group has codes and signs that they can do to the naked eye of me or you, and we not know. So with that being said, it don't matter if you go in the court of law or wherever you go. You never know if you're going to have a fair chance, because if there is someone that's a Mason and another Mason is there, then things are going to be based off of their brotherhood from where they took an oath and signed their name in blood and know that they cannot get it out. And the only way out is by death. And that's so unfortunate. But these people run the show. They're all connected on a magnitude that would blow your mind. So anyone that you see speaking on a situation that you feel eerie about is 9 times out of 10 connected and just not an open Freemason. I mean, to them, everything's a game. Because remind you, it's just a handful of people that run our world. And it's from a generation of wealthy families as far as back as 500 years or longer. So they're doing everything that they are told to do. Each generation does what the next generation, is told to do. So one generation leaves orders for the next, and so on and so on and so on. And that could be why they use the pyramid with the steps. But everything with the Freemasons, any of these fraternities at the colleges, they're all Greek. They practice Greek, Roman Catholic, you know, Satanism. I mean, a lot of things. And even the kids in colleges, they have to do very inhumane things just to become a part of that fraternity at the school. Now, that's just on the lower level, but they also pay fees. Yes, and all of these fees, the thing is now is to, it's been going on, but now everybody's catching on, is to give gifts. If you give a gift, that's a tax write-off. I know that I'm a tax processor. I've been one for over 30 years, so that's the thing to do, is to give a gift that's a tax write-off. So, you know, a lot of hospitals you'll see donated by so-and-so, so-and-so, so-and-so. Well, that's a wealthy family, and they and donated money to either redo that part of the hospital or something to that effect. But that's basically the same thing. But you must know that these people sit back and everything is a mystery folklore type game to them. It's funny. And that's how sick they are. And to know that we have these people with a mind that is of one sociopath is very sick. You know, this world is doomed if we don't get it together. We don't see them, but they definitely affect our livelihoods. It is impossible to just come down on record labels and artists when they are being pushed by the Freemasons who run the music industry and everything. And I mean, I don't know exactly what they tell them, but I do know that you have a meeting and you speak down with who you sit down and you talk to who you need to talk to before you can proceed on doing anything that you need to do. And this is very unfortunate because we're losing so many of our melanin men to the music industry, to people that don't care. They're heartless. The only thing they care about is blood, eating bodies, worshiping the devil, anybody that worships the devil, and getting what they can. It's nothing to them for death because this is their season when they're collecting souls. But people don't read. You must read what one is telling you and go and research. It's sad to know that the record labels, the music industry, they own the private prisons. They own the majority of these private prisons, and they promise the state to maintain over 50% occupancy. And they're also invested in what they own. So it's a win-win situation when you got the artists and actors and so forth pushing out these agendas through whatever they're doing. It may be drugs, killing, robbing, just about anything evil a criminal could do. And, the artists are aware of what comes with signing your name in blood and taking these oaths. And, you know, it can bring death to your doorstep. One while it's good, next while it's bad. Just that fast. You know, the music industry has taken many lives, especially in Los Angeles, which should be called Lost Angels. It's very unfortunate because the police department is down with it, and even if they wasn't, if they tell them, hey, do this, do that, they're going to do it anyway. But as I told you, they're all connected on a magnitude that will blow your mind. Very much so. It would blow your mind how they are connected. Not everybody is up high, influential person. Some people, like I say, it's levels. And they're on the lower level trying to work their way up. And there are things that you must do. There are rituals that you must go through to get to these levels. And the artists and the actors and others, they do these things all for the root of all evil, the dollar bill. They don't value humanity. They play games with humanity. And it's so sad because they're worshiping the god of death, Lucifer, and all this satanic thing. These are Satanists. These are not regular people. You know, they're regular people, but if you're worshiping the God of good and they're worshiping the devil, then they're different people than you are. Let me put it like that. And it's sad, but it's so many that are taking over. And this Satanism is becoming a thing now. They have the people worshiping the Bible and divided by religion and other tactics while they're sitting back thinking of ways how they're going to play games and promote and maintain their prisons and, do the things that they do. And it's so sad. It is so sad. But they've done this since the beginning of the music industry. They've ran these games and killed people, and the first thing they do is you as a drug addict. Well, for one, you probably got the drugs from them when you went to try to go get your deal or whatever the case is, and went to the party not knowing that those are not really your friends. It's your talent that they want. They want your talent and the money. And people go and they laugh and not knowing these people are not your friends. These people want money from what you have, which is backwards. But this shall someday come to an end. Because it's not fair to us to be obedient to people we never seen, heard of, or anything. 500 years old, 400 years old, 300, 200, 100, however old. We're all grown and we all have freedom of speech. But at the end of the day, we don't even have no privacy no more. Because we have more online police than we do police riding around in cars. Because all these things they put on your door, they make it seem so good for you. When in actuality, just like they tell you, they are being monitored but people don't read and they're being monitored by the police as well, whatever security company you chose. So, you know, it's never what it seems. Like I say, whatever they show you on the media is basically the opposite. And that's so sad. But these are the people that run our world. Bill Cosby, Shaquille O'Neal, Richard Pryor, all these people were Freemasons. Bill Cosby's still alive. Shaquille is still alive. Rick Ross is a Freemason. A lot of these people are open Freemasons, whereas some, like your favorite president, is a behind the scenes Freemason. But I just wanted to let you guys know what's real on these Freemasons and who's really running the show around this motherfucker. Because it's not us, baby. And we stay divided by all these man-made holidays. And if you look up pagan, I mean, are you pagan? That's my question to you. Are you pagan? Now, I'm of Indian descent, so for me to celebrate would be evil and wrong when it's my ancestors that were slaughtered because they were nice, took in the people, and showed them this and that, only for them to turn on them and take what was theirs. I hope you guys have a great weekend. It's the Big Speaker Talking Facts. It's been nice talking to you. I hope today you have learned more than you did before about the people we don't see that's running shit in this world. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about all this in the comment section below. That is, if YouTube don't go in and decide they want to not allow comments. So these are the things I'm putting up with. So if you want to comment, what you can do, you can DM me at Big Speaker Talking Facts TV on Instagram, or you can email me at Big Speaker Talking Facts TV. I'm sorry, Big Speaker Talking Facts at gmail.com. And I can try and get any answers that you may need or whatever the case may be. But feel free to reach out to me if you want to share information or, you know, basically ask some questions or whatever the case may be. Thanks again for watching. You guys stay safe out there and make sure that you know what you're doing before you do it. And know that your country that you love so much is showing you the very opposite of what really life really is about with good old America. It's the Big Speaker Talking Facts. Peace, my brothers and sisters. I'm out.